And here we go. Hi, everybody. It's Jim and Gene, and we're down in Bradenton, Florida.
Yes.
And I'm down here visiting, and I came by to see Gene, and he's and here he is. So today's August 6th, I think. Yep. And it's around 1:30 in the afternoon here in Bradenton. A little cloudy today. And I got to say, I surprised Gene pretty good by showing up today.
Shocked me.
Yeah, it's shocking, when you're not expecting somebody to come in that you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've seen you for about 4 or 5 years.
I don't know. We'd have to look through.
Look at the calendar and see. Good.
Yeah. Well, what could we see? Mike?
Yep, Mike's at home. He didn't come down here. I'm the only Munching that came down here.
Okay.
Mike is home. John is home. Tom is home. Mary, Carrie, and Buffy, they're all home. My mom is home. She just, she had her 93rd birthday in May. She's slowing down a little bit, but I saw her last week. I stopped by and spent a half a day at her house in Evergreen Park, and she's doing okay. She's living by herself in her house still, and she has a lady that lives with her. Her name is Margie. How cool is that, huh? Yeah, Margie's from Poland, and she speaks pretty good English. And she watches Mom like a hawk and takes care of all her needs. And then there's another lady that Buffy hired that comes and visits, kind of a therapy girl. She's an older lady. She lives in Chicago, South Sider, and so my mom likes both of them. And then I saw Aunt Marie. I saw Aunt Marie. I saw her, let's see, it was Alan's birthday about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And we all went over to Elkhart, Indiana to Marie and Alan's house. And Marie had a barbecue there, and all of Alan's friends showed up. So Marilyn, my wife, and I went over, to the birthday, and there was a birthday party for her.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, it's good. Really nice to, I don't go away too much.
Right.
Yeah. But I would. Who else is there?
Let's see. Well, the usual people. Marie Louise is there, and Joe is there with his wife Darlene, and Steve and JJ and their children. And I don't know if maybe you didn't hear this, but Kimberly passed away. Did you hear about that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden. Yeah, it took everybody by a surprise.
What happened?
I don't know all the details. I went to the wake and the funeral. We all did. It was out in Illinois, Western Illinois. But from what I heard, she went quickly, and there wasn't any pain. But she had 6 children with John Toothaker, so John is coping. He's handling it, and the kids are fine. And Aunt Maria is kind of a basket case about it, but she's Yeah, but Kimberly was she was the artsy one in the family,
She was in charge. Is that true?
Well, she had 6 children, so yeah, you have to be in charge when you have that many children.
So that would be Joe's. No, it couldn't be Joe.
Be Uncle Joe's middle daughter.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, that's.
Yeah, it makes you wanna, cherish life,
Yeah.
So, and then I saw Johnny Paul last weekend.
Is he okay?
Oh, he's great. Yeah. In fact, Johnny Jr., got married and they're having a baby, and there was a baby shower for them out in Palos. So John and Bonnie threw the baby shower with the bride's mother, and John was there, and Judy and Rich were there. Judy and Rich, they were there,
Yeah.
and I was there, and Mary was there. Jan, Mike's wife, was there, and she brought all her kids. So.
Wow. So close.
Right. Right. So how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. So tell me about your day. What's your average day like down here?
Well, let's see. I would say that
Let's see. You get up in the morning
no.
and probably have breakfast, I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start.
And what car do they?
I'm sorry?
What car do they have?
What car do they have?
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Joe always drove Chryslers. He liked the Chrysler car. So I think they're probably still driving Chryslers, just because they're so familiar with them and happy with them. So do you remember the last time you saw me? Because I remember. I came and I saw you, and I was wearing my White Sox hat.
Yeah.
And the first thing you did is you grabbed it off my head, and you said, "That's my hat now." So because of that, I'm going to give you my White Sox hat if you want it.
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
All right.
A Sox hat.
It's an official Sox hat from White Sox Park. That's where I got it.
Wow.
So let's see how that looks on you.
You've got a bigger head than I do.
Is that too big for you?
Yeah.
Let me adjust it.
This one is one of those that kind of twists a little bit.
Yeah. Let me adjust this here. All right, try
Hi, guys.
that. Try that. See if that adjusts. Does that fit you better?
Yeah, I think so.
Try it on. Let's see if I can adjust it some more.
Okay. Ah, Chicago.
That's right. Your hometown.
That's it.
Is that better? Does it fit better now?
I think it is.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Now, how many kids do you are in the any new ones?
Let's see. Yeah, John's son John. He just had him and his wife just had a baby, and let's see. I think that's it for right now. There was two kids, Alex and what's the new baby's name? Oliver, I think. Owen. Sorry. I knew it began with O. So Alex and Owen. So those are a couple new ones. And then Mary's daughter, Nicole, is going to medical school now. She's going to be a doctor, a medical doctor.
Cool.
That's, I guess you were our first doctor, but you were a PhD doctor.
Yes.
She's going to be a doctor, an MD doctor, a medical doctor.
Yeah.
So, call you both doctors, but, you're a doctor of one thing and she's a doctor of another. So she's going to be our first medical doctor.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think we're looking about the same thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
How's John?
John's good. I talked to him, I don't know, a few days ago, and I get email from him once in a while. He's still he's still a lawyer, and he is running a business with real estate, kind of like you did. He buys houses and so on, and sells houses, and he makes money that way. And he has his real estate office, or he has his law office. So he does two things. So he's pretty busy. And last time I saw him, he looks healthy. He takes his vitamins and he works out. He doesn't play golf anymore, though. He gave up golf, which I was really surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Wow. It's interesting that these two people, you and I, are we were very close.
We were. We still are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just geographically we're not too close. You're in Florida and I'm in Illinois.
Yeah.
And when my mom and dad had their house in Sarasota, over not too far, we'd come down more frequently to visit them, and then we could see you.
Did you say Marie is? Did I heard? So is mother? Is their mother the?
Oh, not mint. That's the only kind you have?
Yeah.
Marie Liddy?
Yeah.
Marie Liddy is fine. She's living in Elkhart, Indiana, in her house, the same house you lived in for a couple of months, a couple of years ago. She's fine. She said hi. In fact, she gave me your address here. I told her I was coming down to Florida, so she sent me an email that your niece Pam sent her, and it had your email, your address here.
Yeah.
And she said I should stop in and visit you.
Definitely.
So that's how I got this address.
Is it time for another one?
Another one what?
Another one talk? Like where you, I don't know what the term is. What is it? Oh well. What do you call it?
I'm not sure what you're thinking about. Is it, you mean with people or with?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like visits?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think this is our visit now.
Okay.
Yeah. This will probably be the only visit today. Unless there's somebody else surprises me, but no, I didn't bring anybody else with me. Mm-hmm. It's just me today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I like your place. It's, when I walked in the door, they were very nice to me. They greeted me. And the place, boy, they got a couple of people. All they're doing is mopping and sweeping. It keeps it up nice. And
yeah.
The place is painted. It's in great condition. And there's some antiques around here that are kind of cool. Mm-hmm. There's a popcorn machine. And let's see what else. This is their activity center. There's a lady sitting there in a wheelchair, and there's lots of people sitting on the other side of the place.
Yeah, it kind of breaks into you're right. There are two, actually.
Yep. And I walked down to your room. It was locked. I knocked on the door because they said you might be there. And, big hallways, and I'm sure your room is nice and big. So, plenty of comfort there. And, it looks very good. It kind of looks like a hotel.
It's one of those things of people have things to say, but there's also a group, and it's a telephone kind of, and beyond that, it's I think that's about it.
Well, it's nice and cool in here too. Outside, it's about 90 degrees, 91 degrees today in Sarasota, Bradenton, and it's in here it's nice. It's about 72, 70, 73. Air conditioning is fantastic in here, and outside it's also very humid. Where here it's it's nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's a good day to be inside.
It is. Yeah.
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 Good.
A hat.
You like your hat, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Can't beat a sock cast hat.
Can't beat a Sox hat. No, it's much better than any other team's hat.
Yeah. That was my first, I think that was my first, I bet you that was my first one.
First game you went to was a White Sox game?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
My parents. Yeah,
Right.
that was cool.
Well, for our house in Brainerd, we could take the Racine Street bus right down in the 31st and Wallace, and for 12 cents car fare, we'll just walk over to the park. So those days are over, but when I was a kid, I went to a lot of games on my own.
Yeah, I never did.
Well, it probably wasn't easy for you because you lived over in Roseland,
Yeah.
or in when you lived on Halsted.
Yeah.
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 Or Green. You lived on Green Street.
I did?
I think so. I thought you lived like 96th and Green.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember that because I used to play Little League at Gresham Oakdale, which is at 91st and Green or Emerald or one of those
Yeah,
streets off Halsted.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those streets, and it was so I could actually walk from the ball field. Our ball field was right next to a cement factory, and we could walk over to your house from there. We did that a couple of times because Aunt Marge always had something cold to drink in her refrigerator, so we'd come over and see her. Yeah, you and we saw Margie Lou.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, I don't know when she died.
I don't remember either. It's been a while now, but I'm sure her children will see this video that I'm filming with the camera today. I'm gonna give a copy of it to Judy.
Yeah.
And Judy will get it out to everybody. She knows how to do that. Judy's very clever with the computer, so I'll make sure she gets it out to everybody. How to do it and so on.
Yeah, it's really good to have a person who's good doing that, but also it actually, all of the people are being I don't know.
Well, everybody will get to see you this way, and they can't all get down to Florida to visit you personally So this is a nice way for them to see you.
Yeah.
You know, they'll see how Gene's doing. They'll say, "Oh, there's Gene." So make sure you smile a lot for the camera. Now that comes in December when it's
is that
Christmas. You can ho 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 like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would very much like to see Merci.
I'll wait till you finish.
Well, I think people will come down and visit you from time to time. Well, I'm sure whenever they're in Florida, they'll try to get over here and see you. So that'll be good. You know.
Yes, you can, Dad.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, you can, Dad.
So, and I know I will. I don't get to Florida too much, but I might be back next year
You don't want to ride?
because I came down here for work, and
Stand up.
I think maybe next year I'll be down here again. Man, if I'm down here, I'll certainly swing by and see you. So,
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say to the folks back home before I turn the video off?
No, since we've talked just about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would like to do that more recent.
Okay.
That would be good, and maybe go to a show, not a show, but the Sox game.
I know. I don't go to nearly as many Sox games as I'd like to. I've gone a couple of times this year. When I go home, I'll probably go to one or two more games before the season's over. Sadly, they're not going to be in the playoffs this year. They don't have a good enough team. But, hey, as they say in baseball, there's always next year.
Yeah. How'd they come out in the end?
Fourth place, so right now they're in fourth
That's
place.
not too bad.
Well, there's 5 teams in their division, so, they're one from the bottom. Cleveland is the team that's going to win the division. And there's 2 more teams, Detroit and Kansas City. They're ahead of them, and then the White Sox. So they're going to just have to get some better players for next year.
What happened to them?
Some of the players they had just didn't play as good as they had hoped they would. And they got some new players, and a couple of them were really good, and a couple of them aren't. And now they're saying that maybe the manager isn't good enough, so they're thinking about, the newspaper is talking about replacing the manager. So we'll find out next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our grand finale. So I'm going to turn the camera off. Why don't you say goodbye, wave goodbye to everybody?
Okay. Here everybody's here.
Right. That's fun. Okay. All right, Gene's saying goodbye, so turn it off now.
Okay.
Turn on the video here. Okay, now we're in Gene's room.
Yep.
Gene's showing me around his room.
Yeah, and here it's coming.
Yep.
And if I turn around, you let's see if you can remember this. Where's my... I might not be able to find that.
That's better.
Uncle Joe has a bar.
Okay.
Uncle Joe made it. Remember this? It was, he just, and he just kind of built it up, and I don't know who I would have been without Joe.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Uncle Joe, he had that effect on all of us.
Yeah, he was the ghost. Not the ghost.
The inspiration?
Yeah. 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 Like here's one. These are all things, they're a little older.
V for visitor.
There's one. So
Oh, okay. That's a CD of pictures, maybe, huh?
no.
Oh.
It's probably for, whoop-de-doo. And I think I have a pretty good, yeah, that's a good one. Down here, it gets cooler.
When? Like around December or January or at night?
No, I get it sometimes. No, but like this is a cold. This is light,
Right.
and you get to see it. And now I have these things.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay. You have to change those once in a while, huh?
Yeah.
Yikes.
So I changed those off to carry.
Okay.
Yeah, come on out here.
All right. Okay, so Gene's got a big flat screen TV, and he's got a nice closet and a book case and his own private bath. And now we're going to go outside. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm walking out and down the hall. This is Gene's room, and we know it's Gene's room because there's his name on the door. Right there, room number 113. And he's got this cool box here with pictures
Yes.
of his life. So it says,
Here's mine.
it's got his name, and there's a picture of him and his dog. And there's his business card with all his information on it.
No, see, like this one here was my first dog.
What was his name? Do you remember?
That'll take a time. Can't remember.
Okay. And then here's some younger pictures of his younger days
Yeah.
when he had.
Well, this is the one that I was famous for.
Okay, this is. It says Set Science Fair, and readying now for tomorrow's science. St. Margaret's Scotland School, 98th and Troop, and it's got Gene Korienek, 9334 South Peoria, and his homeless robot Herman.
Yeah. And that was the most. And do you remember Sister Bernard?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Well, here's some other pictures of Gene. Here's one. I'm not sure where it's at, but it looks like he was in high school or college.
No, this was.
Oh, that's newer. That's yeah.
Here's
And here's a
me.
picture of.
Okay, this is the one that I made completely.
Right. That's Gene's robot. He used to have that in his house. I remember seeing it when I visited him there. Now, these pictures, is this a picture of you and Margie Lou?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. So that's you and Margie.
Yeah.
And I think that's a picture of your dad. Looks like he was in the service.
Yes, he was.
And here's a picture of Aunt Marge and Uncle Joe. I'll never forget him and her. That's a great picture of her, of them. And here's a picture of Uncle Joe walking a dog. I do remember that dog. And here's a picture of Aunt Marge in a wheelchair. Okay, and here's Gene in front of a car, probably his car. I don't recognize the house, but that's what we have here. And here he talks about Gene working as an entrepreneur and a scientist, working for NASA, working at Oregon State, Now you worked up in Vancouver too at university. Simon Fraser?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a professor up there, I remember.
Yes. I had 4.
Professor jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you worked at several universities, all of them very prestigious.
Yeah.
So this is the hallway where Gene lives. We're at the end of the hallway. Here's the door to the outside. And then this is the hallway down the where we walk, and now we're going to walk back, Gene and I, to the front of the place. Here's one of Gene's neighbors. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
I need that. It's a psychological thing. I know you go through.
So,
Yeah. These are. Do you have any questions?
I pretty much get the hang of it. You've been explaining things really well. So I'm going to send this. Everybody's going to be seeing this when I get back.
And this makes it. This is a.
Nice little painting. It says, "Life is beautiful. Life is a beautiful ride." There's a picture of a bicycle painted on the wall. Seems to be one of Gene's favorites. He likes it. So, all right, cool.
Well done.
Thank you.
I like to know the future too.
Okay, I'm going to get you out here.
Yeah. And this is looks like a little activity area
Did you
with
see
tables and chairs. No, what do we have here? Oh, look at this. A big aquarium.
Yeah.
This is the
Do you like this aquarium, Gene? You like fish?
Not too much.
point of my.
I mean, it's nice, but it doesn't really buzz me.
They're not marine, but it's what we would over here and or sell out somebody. But tourists say you can command. So it's like
Well, there's very colorful fish. There's striped ones and blue ones and yellow ones and all kinds of nice fish. And a lot of art here, too, up on the wall.
well, I'm not wishing for anybody to be first.
Different art. All right, I got to catch up with Gene. He's on a mission here. Hi.
Hello. Help me get out.
In the facility.
This looks like the dining hall.
Please help me.
This is the dining hall.
Okay. All right, don't go.
Okay. Alright. So we're walking back to the original area now where I ran into Gene to begin with. Lots of traffic in this. Hi.
Hi.
So, sorry, keep bumping into people.
This is Bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's awful busy.
Bill is Gene's friend.
Going to his places.
Now he's the head guy.
Okay.
Dr. Gene,
Well,
Dr. Gene, here.
Gene's very popular. They're calling him.
Very popular. I'm trying to remember what they
Okay. I'm going to end this now.